These 5 electric cars are the most expensive on the road in 2022. The time is changing, and with that, the definition of luxury cars is also changing. Now people want expensive cars, but they also want them to be unique. So, what is the best way? Well, the best way is to get an electric car. There are a number of electric cars on the market, but only a few of them stand out. Welcome to ManaTech, and today we are talking about the top 5 most expensive electric cars. Do you want to know which one will be the most expensive? Well then, stick to the end. The price of electric vehicles nowadays depends on a variety of factors. Prior to its initial sale, research and development, production lines, and supply networks may affect an MSRP electric vehicle. The price of batteries is currently arguably the most important consideration. Any electric vehicle's performance and longevity depend on its rechargeable batteries, yet such batteries are pricey. The price of EVs has significantly decreased in recent years because of advancements in battery technology and replacement procedures. Even in their most basic versions, the vehicles listed below offer many pricey features. Now, with everything out of the way, let's talk about the priciest electric vehicles in 2022. First off, I want to point out that some of the costliest consumer electric vehicles available today are on this list. Although there are many more expensive electric supercars available, they are not very prevalent on roads and interstates. Please be aware that, unless otherwise stated, the prices listed are MSRP and do not include any state or federal incentives or additional costs for the destination or documentation. With that out of the way, let's get started. On number 5, we have Fisker Ocean Extreme 1. We decided to bring up Fisker's flagship SUV, the Ocean, because depending on the finish, it is both one of the costliest and one of the most affordable electric vehicles. An Ocean that was displayed at the Los Angeles Auto Show last October caused a stir because of its general appearance, features, and most crucially, pricing. At the time, founder and CEO Henrik Fisker stated that the sports finish of the upcoming Ocean would start with an MSRP of $37,999. However, if a buyer qualified for the full $7,500 in U.S. tax credits, you could buy Ocean for just over $30,000. Although switching to electricity is a big selling feature for consumers, Ocean Sport might not be for everyone. Ocean 1 is on the other end of the price spectrum. With the exception of optional Big Sur Blue with a metallic matte finish, this Ocean exhaust finish includes all the top amenities, such as 22 inches F3 slipstream wheels, a solar sky roof that should provide an additional 29 miles per week, and a special Ocean 1 moniker. Only the first 5,000 Oceans are available in the 1 finish, but the Extreme finish, which has an MSRP of $68,990 and should be available in November, has all the same characteristics minus the paint and the designation Ocean 1. On number 4, we have the Rivian R1S Adventure Edition. One of the electric vehicle producers that should continue to succeed in 2022 is Rivian. Rivian became the first company to offer a totally electric truck when rolling versions of clients' R1T pickups. It rolled off the assembly line in September of last year. The 7-seater R1S SUV is the last of the launch edition vehicles to reach customers. The large pack battery in its Finish Adventure Edition has a starting price of $75,500 and is expected to have an EPA range of 316 miles. The R1S finishes will be put together at the Rivian facility that is now located in Normal, Illinois, and eventually at the automaker's second facility that is slated to be built in Georgia. This year, Adventure and Explore R1S is anticipated to debut. On number 3, we have Ford Lightning Platinum F150. The Ford F-150 Lightning was destined for greatness even before the first pickup was delivered. With more than 200,000 confirmed reservations, a fully electric pickup was quickly in demand. Ford has consequently already doubled Lightning's production capacity. Contrary to Standard Finish Pro, the F-150 Lightning has a starting price of slightly around $40,000, with Platinum being the most expensive option. This finish includes an extended battery, Nirvana leather seats with heating and ventilation, and 22 inches aluminum wheels with black painted pockets. For only $90,874, the EPA estimates its range to be 280 miles. All 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning kits have begun shipping, but if you haven't made a reservation, you'll have to wait until the 2023 models are released, and then maybe even 2024. On number 2, we have Porsche Taycan. Porsche's first electric vehicle, the Taycan, is a high-end model that combines exhilarating acceleration and handling while constantly surprising expectations. This year, a new GTS version is added to the lineup to provide a good mix between performance and price, and all versions now come with Android Auto and enhanced infotainment systems that support Spotify streaming audio and better voice recognition. The Taycan comes in a variety of versions, with pricing to match, from the entry-level rear-wheel drive configuration through a premium 750 horsepower Turbo S model. With electric driving ranges ranging from 199 to 227 miles, performance is prioritized here. Although not particularly outstanding, that is not Taycan's goal. Every Taycan comes equipped with automatic emergency braking, parking sensors, and active lane control. A second electric motor for all-wheel drive, a larger top, and a robust body style are all added to the Taycan 4 Cross Turismo. It costs roughly $95,000 to begin with. And finally, on number 1, we have Tesla Model S. It's extremely electric when a gorgeous shape is combined with incredible speed. The Tesla S would be that. Oh, the all-electric electricity is also there. The Model S, which debuted in 2012, is currently in the 6th year of its initial generation. There are 4 different battery capacities available for the S: 60, 75, 90, or 100 kilowatt hours. The others are all-wheel drive, while the smaller 60 kilowatt hour is rear-wheel drive. A 270 kilowatt or 362 horsepower motor powers the rear drive S2 193 kW motors, one for each axle, are positioned front and back on the AWD versions. 375 kilowatts of additional power are directed to the rear in the top-tier P100D variant. A vehicle this heavy should not handle as Tesla S does. If not for the aluminum frame, the curb weight of about 5,000 pounds would be higher, making it comparable to the Audi A8, Jaguar XJ, and Range Rover. Due to the low center of gravity and perfect weight distribution made possible by the battery pack, the cornering is impressively flat. It is installed beneath the floor and shielded from road debris by a titanium and aluminum frame. In place of the previous year's portrait-style infotainment panel, the Model S now has a 17 inches high-resolution landscape screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, SiriusXM, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth compatibility for multiple phones, a 22-speaker, 960-watt sound system, wireless phone charging in both rows, and USB-C ports are all included as standard. Few things that were indeed necessary. Tesla's network of supercharger DC fast charging stations is quickly expanding, allowing travel to farther away places. Road trips are doable if you get the optional 20 kilowatt supercharger and have a location to recharge for roughly 30 minutes every 200 miles. The regular R60 with RWD 60 kilowatt hours costs $68,000. The R75 costs $69,500. And the P100D with its large rear motor costs $140,000, a beast on its own. So, this concludes our list. These were some of the most prominent and expensive EVs out there. Now I'm telling you again, there are more expensive cars than these, but they aren't that prominent, so we left them out of the list. Hope you enjoyed it. This was all for today. We'll see you at the next one.